I slept a lot. Or maybe not a lot, but I didn't want to wake up today, and my mum wasn't home, and so I had a small bowl of cornflakes for breakfast because I ran out of milk. So how distressing. I also had a super short shower, and then I went to work, and I caught a 5:40 train in the morning, and so I was super early to work, and Angela was super early to work. Everybody was super early to work. So we ended up just working the first 15 minutes without pay, and then we clocked in. But because of that, we could set up everything really well and really efficiently. Well, maybe not efficiently considering how long it took us, but without having to push ourselves or rush or anything. My hair was like this today, with ribbons in it, and yeah, you missed out on seeing that in real life, so what else? So we had a super long shift, and at the start it wasn't really that busy. I think I had a 15-minute break. I had a small cappuccino with 2 raw sugars, and then I made this ginormous mistake, and I made a large creme brulee instead of a large cookies and cream. So I went and bought that afterwards because I felt bad too. I just felt bad in general because if I make mistakes and then I just chuck it out or something like that, then I won't actually remember not to do that again. And so yeah. And our fridge broke. Our fridge at the back is not cold anymore, or I don't know, something happened, and so we had to have a repairman come in, who didn't actually come in at all during my shift.
Bye-bye.
And I finished at 4. Bye. Yeah, and it was really, really hot, and I bought 8 bags of ice. How big that is, that's 40 kilos, which is my sister's weight. Try to push them in a trolley or something. Oh, and then there's the Asian guy at Woolies, and he's really nice, and he's like, oh yeah, how many bags are you getting, and stuff like that. What else happened? Yeah, other than that, today I worked with Sarah, and I worked with Jane, and I had a scone for lunch with no butter, but jam and cream. And yeah, so Angela had to stay back for our breaks, and also had to do the money, and I also had to count money. And I said thank you to Angela for letting me work with her, because it must be really frustrating for her because I'm not used to working in the morning, so I'm slower at the beginning and stuff like that. And yeah, other than that, our boss came in around 11. No, not around 11. Around 1. Yeah. I had a 15-minute break actually, and I finished at 4, and it was super tiring. It was super stressful because we had a schoolgirl rush, and they all wanted iced chocolates and vanilla chillers and stuff like that. And then the girl went and bought ice, but then she was slow, and so we had to do our rush before, during the time she was buying ice, and that was tragic. I didn't want her to go out and buy ice because she was too slow. And yeah. Oh, and this other girl at work who's also older, she's slow as well. So I asked her to wash the jugs, but then instead of washing them immediately, there weren't any customers, but she walked over to the cash register anyway and stayed outside for a while. I was just like, oh my god, I need my jugs, and so I went and washed them myself. And then by the time I was done doing the last jug, she's like, oh my god, I can wash it for you. I'm like, oh no, don't worry about it, I'll just do it myself. Yeah, so during our school rush, what happened was that a lady went and dropped her iced coffee, and so we had to make a new batch of iced coffee, and we had to make 2 or 3 new batches of everything, and it took forever to clean that up. And while that was being cleaned, I had to make all the drinks, and then because I don't have enough hands, I ended up finishing making the drink, but then not being able to pour it out, and then by the time I pour it out, I have no jugs to make new drinks, so it's really frustrating. Yeah, what else? I saw some customers that I haven't seen in a while, which is nice. Yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, I hate being broke, because I ended up walking home in the hot sun in black, because I did not have 35 cents to catch my train, which is super, super depressing. Yeah, and I had a big, big bottle of water to drink. I think that's about it, actually. Well, anyways, bye!
Hurry up, help me!